How's it going, YouTube? This is Mr. Gaming for Fun coming at you with another deck profile, and this one is True Draco again with a nice spicy tech. And so let's get started. You'll see that playset soon enough, and you'll understand what I enjoyed about this so much. I ended up getting second place with this deck at my locals. I built it overnight the night before after like 3 months of not playing, just because I was sick of the extra deck. So let's get started. You've got your 3 Ignis, 2 Maidens, and then 1 Knuckle, along with 2 Metaltrons. That's the basis for the True Draco part. I want to say that's pretty standard for most of the decks. You don't need 3 Majesty Maiden, and you certainly don't need 3 Metaltrons. 2 is enough. 1 is cutting it close if they don't have, or if they have an out to getting to this boss monster. After that, the non-True Draco cards, we've got 3 Amano Iwado. Stop those hand traps from playing at all cost, along with Fossil Dyna. The flip effect is nice, but when I played it, I usually had Ignis on the field, and all I had to do was summon this normally, and they couldn't do squat about it. So after that, we've got the spell lineup. Standard for True Dracos, you got your 3 Heritage and your 3 Draco Phoenix. Heritage for the extra draw power, Draco Phoenix to add stuff back from the graveyard into the deck to draw, and then when they're both used as tributes or removed from the field sent to the graveyard, they pop back row, so spells or traps. Nice little MST removal right there for you guys. And then the spicy tech is Domain of the Monarchs. Like I said, I was sick of the extra deck stuff. That U-Link board was just awful, and I got sick of it, and I had to find a way to kind of enjoy the game without, I want to say without paying whatever's the meta right now with like Thunder Dragons or Sky Strikers. So I decided I've got the True Draco deck. I bought myself some Domain of the True Monarchs, the super rares, nice and shiny. Not sure if you can see it like that, but anywho, got 3 of those. Ended up using it most of the time in all my matches. I'll explain those after I finish this for you guys. I know this is the reason why you click on the video is not for my ranting. We've got the 1 Pantheism, which I understand why it's at 1. But I'd really like it to be bumped up to 2 or even 3 again. And so that one, you just ditch a Monarch card. Even if you have the field spell on the field, you send that one to the grave from your hand, the extra copy, to draw 2 cards. And you banish it to get a 3 Monarch spells or traps for your opponent to pick one. I usually end up banishing it for them to pick one of the 3 Monarchs Erupt that I have in my deck still. And so they're like, pick the one that's in there, and it's all the same. After that, we got our 2 Terraforming, because that's what we got to use, just to get that field spell as fast as possible if we don't draw into it. And then the draw power is the 1 Upstart, the 3 Dualities, and then the 3 Card of Demise. Nice staples for the deck. And then after that's the traps. We got True King Apocalypse and 1 Return. And I want to say the return maybe came in once. I wouldn't take it out because it's obviously really good for the deck, but it's just in there for that 1 space. And then after that, we have our 3 Monarchs Erupt, just your skill drain for non-tribute summon monsters. This, along with Domain of the Monarchs, really messes up the opponents. Just a total, I won't call it a lockdown, but if they MST something, try to get rid of it, then they'll be able to work. And then just to protect yourself and finish up that 40 card lineup, got the Solemn Judgment. Just pay something, negate it. Works really well. And then we got the side deck. No extra deck thanks to Domain and Monarchs Erupt, but you don't need it when you got all these tribute summon monsters. We got our 3 Ash, our 3 Droll, and our 3 Ogres. Just hand traps, whatever you know your opponent is playing. You can sort it out accordingly during games 2 and 3 if necessary. Then we've got one Vanity's Fiend. I threw him in there just for space. I didn't really see anything else to put in, so I just threw him in. 2 Solemn Strike. I'd probably take out the Vanity's Fiend for a third one of these, but I never used it, so not too worried. That Erupt does a lot better. I didn't go up against anyone that used alternate types, but I have this just in case, that Rivalry of the Warlords. I'm considering getting the supers, but I prefer the originals just to have them. And that's the deck I'll be playing for, I want to say, maybe one more week until we get our next ban list. And then I've got some cards coming in the mail. And just to give you an idea what they are, I've got most of it right here. It's the invoked archetype, and I plan, there's my secrets. I even got the Macabas, which dropped. Same with the Alistair Invoker of Madness, the Purgatrio, all these guys right here. And I got the secret Alistair compared to the super. That's the next deck. And just so you guys know what I'll be mixing it with, I'll be putting it with the Mech Knight engine, doing Mech Knight invokes. But it depends on the next ban list, because like I tell some people, I really would like Shaddolls to come back. And if they do, that's probably the first deck I'll be making. And as you can see, I'm not using a Yu-Gi-Oh mat, I'm using a Dragon Ball one. And I'm actually doing another video on my Dragon Ball profile for this guy alone. And I just got him today. Took a while to get him, save up for him and sell some stuff, but finally have it. So that's the next profile you'll guys be seeing. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and hope to see you next time.